All right, welcome traders to SCOTtrends.com and Tradalytics proprietary stock idea generation service. This is just going to be a quick video walkthrough. The purpose of this video is to give you a general idea of what this site is all about so you can get the most out of it in your unrestricted 14-day trial that you guys have just downloaded. First and foremost, let's get to it. Launch alert window. Very, very important for you to turn your pop-up blockers off on this website. That way you can get access to this alert window. If I click on launch the alert window, you're going to see an alert window that pops up. You're going to hear a ding. You can actually turn that sound on and off if you'd like to with this checkbox right here, if you kind of get sick of it dinging at you. And this alert window is really a large part of our traders really just kind of keep this alert window open. You can see that it's fully customizable, but basically what this does is this alert window is going to keep you up to date real time with all of the most important things that are going on in the stock market today. We've got stock picks in here. Check this out. ADM just entered a gap to the downside, is moving lower with the market. You've got the rider code right here. Muff wrote that one. Muff wrote this one. Muff's been all over the place today. So that's what the alert window is all about. If I keep scrolling, you'll probably see a code red in here. There's a code red. Pre-market movers. We've got all kinds of great information in here. If you have more questions on what this alert window entails or anything in this walkthrough, guys, please give us a call at 407-514-1260. We'd be happy to answer those questions for you. So again, alert window, fully customizable, keeps you up to date real time with what's happening in the markets. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do when you log in is you're going to be brought to your dashboard, and you can access that dashboard up here by clicking dashboard. When you click the dashboard, you're going to see it is exactly what it says it is. It's like a dashboard on your car. Kind of gives you some metrics as to where you're at, where this market's at, where we see it going, kind of gets you ready for that day, general scope of things, kind of, prepares you for the trading day ahead. Got earnings on here, we've got fundamental announcements on here, prior stock idea generation on here. So take some time and go through this site. Typically what I find is best for most people to go through the site maybe for a day or two and then call us up and get a personalized walkthrough or attend one of our live web presentations where we give a more detailed walkthrough. That's typically going to be your best bet. For more information on any of that stuff, phone number is always up here, guys. Just give us a phone call. So first and foremost, the one thing that I am the most proud of with this website is the Tradalytics report card. SCOTtrends.com and Tradalytics, we pride ourselves very, very heavily on the fact that we give 100% transparency on everything we do, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If we throw a stock out there, it's on our report card. And you can see last week we got beat up a little bit, not too bad. We're going to put it up there. We're not ashamed of it. We understand as traders, we've been trading this market for well over 20 years. If we can trade at the worst at 65%, we're going to make a lot of money. So folks, you can always see how we're doing right here on the report card. If you ever have a question as to the stocks that we've picked or what we've done, access them in our archives. They're all right here. 100% transparency. It doesn't get any better than that. So you're going to notice as we go through the site, it just moves left to right. Left to right. Very simple. And the first thing I want to do is go on to Market Blueprint and Chart Logics. Market Blueprint is the overall big picture of the market. Typically, we're going to highlight things like the S&P index, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, give you an overall technical picture of exactly what this market is doing. If you click on these charts here, you'll see that they actually pop up. And you can see that we're in a channel. We can kind of tell you exactly where we're looking to go here. This happens to be on an hourly chart. Most of the time, these are going to be on a daily chart. Give you that overall area as to what's going on. And then, of course, to get out of that, you just click outside of the box there, and it'll minimize itself. So that's the market blueprint. It's your big picture. Good idea to know where you're going. It's kind of hard to get to where you're going if you don't have a general idea as to which direction to go. That market blueprint gives you that direction. Now, for the individual turns, the lefts, the rights, to get to that specific destination, here's the chart logics. Okay, these are individual stock picks that our analysts, our quantitative programs, we go through, we pick these stock picks. They're complete with entries, stops, and targets. Same thing with the market blueprint. Click on the chart. You get a larger visual representation of what happens with some verbiage up here to tell you what we expect to happen. You've got the ticker. The ticker's back behind here. You've got the chart. So you could literally follow along. What a lot of our clients do that I've noticed I've spoken with from time to time, they just go in here and they take these orders. A lot of them that are too busy and they can't watch their charts all day long, and they put in, entry limits and entry stops and things of that nature into their accounts, and they just kind of let the trade do itself, kind of set it and forget it type of mentality. So typically the chart logics, we're going to have about 3 to 10 of those things a day. And this is updated. Both of these are updated every morning at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's East Coast time. We're going to update this at 7:45. Give you plenty of time to get in here, get your game plan ready for the day. Now also, as you'll notice, now we go to the midday movers. Midday movers is literally a quantitative screen that we run, and we identify unique stocks. That the word unique, I can't stress it enough, that are going to give you high probability trades, and it's based on volume rates. Typically this is updated about 10:30 to 11:15ish kind of Eastern time, and you'll see we've got the actual ticker over here. We've got the price, the time that this was updated and that price was clocked, and of course at that given time we had an 877% volume rate on MEE. Now what these do, obviously we want to trade things that move. If there's any momentum traders or things like that in here, knock your socks off. Get in here to the midday movers, have some fun. We don't put entry and exit points in here. If we do, however, go over all of these midday movers, everything on this website, folks, we go over live on the radio. We actually share our desktop with you. We've got the latest technology and screen sharing. You get to see our traders' personal trading accounts. You get to see their charts. And if you ever have a question about any of these stocks, all you have to do is ask him, hey Mark, let's take a look at that MEE. I see it came out on midday movers. Let's check it out. He'll walk you through the chart step by step, tell you where he believes his your best chances of getting into that trade are. And I'll go into that in just a minute. I'll show you guys how to get into the SCOTtrends radio. So next up is Code Red Alerts. These are highest conviction technical setups. These are real-time trade alerts. We're going to give you entries. We're going to give you targets. We're going to give you stops. These Code Red Alerts, in one word, are awesome. So many of the people that subscribe with us do absolutely nothing except for follow our Code Red Alerts, and they do very, very well for themselves. They're real-time intraday alerts. And those real-time intraday alerts are going to be delivered to you via the alert window. Just like all of our other stock ideas. See this right here? Code Red Alert, MAR 9:30 a.m. Here it is, MAR 9:30 a.m. You can actually click on this if you'd like to, and it'll take you right here to the page. Now for you longer term traders, you guys are saying, well, hey, what about me? I don't like to intraday trade. I don't like to scalp. Here we go. Evening pedagogics and weekly genesis. My personally 2 favorite areas of the website. I'm a longer term trader myself. Evening pedagogics is we highlight a unique sector, a different sector every night that identifies unique technical trading opportunities, and then we give you the favorites within that sector. We give you the group favorites, and you can see here we've got some verbiage up here telling you about the retail and super and mini market sector. And then we've got the favorites. We want to go long SWI and WFMI. We want to look for long positions on those. And of course you can click the chart and you're going to get the overall sector picture here as to why, a visual representation as to why we want to go long. And if you keep scrolling down, you can see we've got Safeway Inc. as a group favorite. And here's what's included in this specific group. Want to look at some of these stocks for some potential plays. And then of course the same thing, you can click on that chart and then it's going to blow up for you. The weekly genesis. Weekly genesis is done every Friday. Oh, I'm sorry. Evening pedagogics is updated every night at about 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So we've got market blueprint, which is updated at 7:45 in the morning. Chart logics, which are individual stock picks, 7:45 in the morning Eastern. Midday movers are done at about 10:30 to 11:15 Eastern. Code Reds are done anytime throughout the day that we actually see a setup going on right then and there. We push them out. There's no specific time for it. Pedagogics is done at 7:30, 7:45 in the evening Eastern Time, and then weekly Genesis is updated every Friday at 5 p.m. And we run a quantitative screen where we identify 30 to 100 stocks, and this is kind of your weekend homework. This is for those of you that like to kind of do a little bit of research on your own when the markets are closed. We give you these stocks again in our radio. If you have any questions about these stocks, you can talk to us about them. We're here to help. Pick up the phone, call us, log into our SCOTtrends radio, talk to Mark, talk to Scott. We'll go over everything with you in person. Right there, right then and there. So I'm going to show you how to get into the radio. Currently, there's two ways to access our radio. One, through the dashboard, and two, right here through the home page. So if you go to the dashboard, you're going to notice it says Live Radio Chat. Go ahead and click on that button. You're going to see Welcome to Web TV, Mark Melnick and Scott Mason. And you've got a schedule of exactly what these guys are doing throughout the day. So you can see we walk you through pre-market open all the way to the market close. We're right here by your side. We know that trading can be a lonely business. We don't want to leave any of our traders out there stranded, so highly recommend for people to log into the radio. Now, obviously Mark, those of you that know him, he is a scalping trader. If that doesn't fit your style, don't worry about it. You can still go in there and ask him about trades. Ask him to pull those things up on a 60-minute chart. Two very talented individuals right there. So hopefully that answers all of your guys' questions. I know that's a lot of information in a very short amount of time, but I'm trying to make this video as short as possible because I know people's attention spans, they can get kind of wondering sometimes. So again, folks, if you have any questions, give us a call right here at this phone number, 407-514-1260. And folks, enjoy your trial. I wish you guys the best of luck, and hopefully we can earn your business, and we look forward to seeing that chat room. Have a great day, folks.